That's why I sit home and I eat Domino's, and I just stay to myself because I be damn.
How you gonna say you don't need
nothing? Somebody try that on me again.
Damn. I'm sorry, man. I got Larry Giants damn near. Why you gotta do her like that, family? Like, I'm just saying. Look. I know.
Yeah.
That some of y'all don't like the big ones, okay? And she had the blonde weave going on too. But if you don't like somebody that's overweight, why go out with her and hurt their feelings? You heard what she was asking for. She wanted to cry. Why you gotta just give it to her? Like, why you gotta be that mean? Like, just give it to her. Let her get her calories up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, let her watch you eat. You know, she done got her makeup on. Like, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't care if you're skinny, medium size or big. Being a woman, that's some expensive stuff. You gotta get your weave together. You gotta blonde it up. You gotta put your sandals on there. You gotta get all that perfume. You gotta get your French tip and long ass fingernails to look like cat claws. Yeah, it's hard work, man. So just, you know, leave these ladies alone that y'all don't want to really deal with, man. You don't have to do them like that. You don't have to do them like that. And if they fit, and you don't want to spend no money on them, put it on share@gmail.com.
Send them my way.
I mean, like I said, I'm into the budget trick. If you don't know, she might be real, like, and I might be working with something out there, okay? So, yeah, give the sisters some love, man. Don't be doing people like that in these streets. It's just not nice, family. Next story! Guys, it's getting hard out here with AI. AI is taking a lot of jobs, family. AI took my hairline. Got it! Yeah, I'm trying to get AI to draw it back on. But like I said, you know, things happen in the world today.
Some people had AI hairline.
Have career aspirations that are offline. Not everybody want to be in the professional sector. Not everybody want to be a YouTuber. Some people want to do something else with their time. And then, you know, here's the funny part.
How can I hear?
Yeah.
Some people have competitions in these other industries. Like, I know you don't believe me, but check this out.
Bro, literally selling your is like the easiest thing ever. And people were trying to make it seem like I was not gonna get nowhere with my prices. But the first 2 months that I did it, I made 1K the first month and 1K again the second month. So what the talking about? People, and that's so good considering the fact I have like no Instagram followers. I have like no followers on social media. So honey. Like I literally just made money. And literally it's so easy because I can chill and I just get money sent to me. And it's even better when it's so honey, my prices. But the first 2 months that I did it, I made 1K the first month and 1K again the second month. So what the talking about? People, and that's so good considering the fact I have like no Instagram followers. I have like no followers on social media. So honey. Like I literally just made money. And literally it's so easy because I can chill and I just get money sent to me. And it's even better when it's free because I don't even gotta do nothing and I do get free money sent to me. Like, what? This is so crazy. It's like so.
Y'all didn't try to talk her out of her dream. Look, did you hear that?
Most people scroll past books every day without a second thought.
Crazy.
But one afternoon while browsing Amazon, Jamie's
crazy business right there.
Y'all tried to talk her out of her dream.
What's happening?
She tried to tell y'all she can make $1,000 a month selling cat. And y'all tried to talk her out of it like she couldn't do it. And guess what, family? She did it with not even a big Instagram. Baby, I know I'm joking here. Let me just talk to you for a minute because you get some free money and all that, right?
Get free money.
$1,000 a month selling cat. That might work in Uganda or Kenya.
Uganda.
Or maybe in America. What you gonna buy with $1,000 in America a month?
All right.
Ooh.
You can't even feed gas out there, honey.
Well, what?
Right.
And
that bag gonna go in like a week.
Right.
I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
But you need
out here, man, just to walk outside is like $100.
You need to get your light skin. Use your light skin privilege for yourself, baby. Get your life together before the Lord come back. Okay, because time is winding down. That's what old folks say. is winding down, honey. You need you to get your life together, baby. All right, don't be telling everybody on the internet about your booty cheeks. This is something that y'all gotta stop doing. If you're gonna be a cheek clapper, be a cheek clapper in private. Okay? But you don't have to come out here and let us know that you get your cheeks slapped and brag about it. You don't have to do that thing. Because you think that what you're thinking is that you're that you're proving somebody wrong. You're proving something, all right, that you're silly and backwards as hell. That's what you're proving. Okay? So we need you to get your life together before the Lord comes back.
Yep, yes, sir.
Because no man knoweth the time nor the hour when the Son of Man will return and come back. And if he come back and hear you talk about these cheeks getting clapped, it's not gonna be good. But if you're this, come out there at gmail.com. I'll see what I can do for you. Family, we had an excellent show today. We had the female pastor that was speaking about the cheeks getting clapped. And we also had a situation where we had a BBW who went on the date, asked the young man for his fries. He wouldn't give them to her. At the end of the day, she didn't get no food. It's damn bad.
Why?
We have the light-skinned cheek clapper who is excited to tell you about her cheeks all being clapped. Who shall win the Dusty Award today? Tell me, Billy! Get that lady. I'm sorry, ladies and number 3. Perfect. Honey, what are you talking about? Honey, there are some restaurants that cost $1,000. There are hotel rooms
$1,000.
that cost $1,000.
Right. A month.
Your cap over a month is $1,000. That means if it's an everyday thing, that's $35 a day. You would be better off working at McDonald's. Okay? And it must not be that good. I don't know how you can repeat business. So, boom, as beautiful as you are, man, I really want to support you right now. I got you. Oh, that's not it's over for her. Well, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. I don't want to be like none of them people that's on the list.
I don't want to be like none of them.
So, something wrong with you. Subscribe, hit the bell. Send me all the Dusty news stories that you got to planetocean@gmail.com. I love you like a play cousin, but I gotta go. Peace.
Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually fit your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen.
I'm gonna be doing everything. I'm gonna be making the most ugliest faces. So don't nobody do. I don't give a fuck.
Before these girls just comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Y'all know your boy grew up in the black church, and of course, it was a lot of people that are really believed in God, and of course, these churches are always led by a pastor. Now, being as men or young men that I was playing for the church, we thought that these guys were perfect and these guys were not problems. But as I started to get older and understanding that pastors are just men that have a religious title, I started to understand that booty clapping it up was real serious in the black church, especially in your black cities like Detroit. And speaking of Detroit, let's fly all the way to Detroit, Michigan. We're talking about this guy, Bishop Paul Ellis, one of the most prominent black African-American pastors, the black American pastors in the entire country. He had a church called the Very Great Temple. His father was a pastor at a church, but unfortunately, there's some allegations out there. On you, player, we got to get to it. So for those of you who are in the black church community, especially if you're familiar with the Detroit scene, and you guys know about this Bishop Charles Ellis, probably has one of the biggest churches in the Midwest called Greater Grace Temple. His dad was a legendary preacher, Bishop David Ellis of the same church. His uncle from Chicago, also a big time bishop, Bishop William Ellis, who passed in 2020. So this guy comes from a good stock in the black church. Super rich, super powerful, everything. You know, this guy's a legit guy in the ministry. However, he's a legit guy when it comes to clapping cheeks. All right. Maybe if you guys don't know what happened 8 years ago at Aretha Franklin's funeral, Ariana Grande showed up to sing a song, and he ended up groping her. So that was already inappropriate, but that was just the beginning. This dude bigged on some inappropriate stuff. And now the TikToker by the name of Melodic Story is exposing.
Okay, so let me respond to you about text and pictures and things getting together. So this is over off and on since 2002, really to like 2018. So I have lots of things, pictures and things like that. Like we can take pictures of like intimate things because it was a secretive relationship, and so it wasn't like I was looking to expose him. And of course, you want to keep things private, so that's that. So I do have those statements. Like he put his name on my account. I'm like that helps you. You can see that. I'm not doing this to like really like make this messy, like exposing him. I'm like, you know, it is what it is at this point. It's my story, it's my testimony of what God did in my life. This is another statement. Okay, this is 2006, 2004.
And that's not all.
The first woman he dealt with, I am not the last, I know that. But a lot of women have been stylists. There's a lady that used to be an executive assistant. Looking for, where's Juanita Bass? That's what y'all need to ask.
But as you hear, he even named the names of other women that have suffered this fate. Now, basically,
you think you're fine after a car accident until this happens. Most people don't realize that even accidents that seem minor can find it.
she showed proof that the bishop, while he's married to his wife, basically had an account for her. Now, she joined his church when she was 22 as a single mom. And
Wednesday, always gonna be done. Always. Thursday, we just come through your house. Friday, y'all better not get no damn copyright
Hey, I'm Brandon McFadden here at Rollo's.
It's like two different folks talking.
Tomorrow we got grading
Somebody
happening.
talking,
And then
somebody
we're gonna go
ready.
touch the ground, get everything boxed out on Wednesday. And we're gonna hit the ground with plumbing for Thursday. And then we're gonna plumb both the houses, get all our inspections, get the concrete guys in here. And we're gonna push over to the plaza, get the plumbing knocked out, get everything rolling. On the way. Well, thank you, man. Coming live now right here at Basswood, man. Man, I'm going boom. Today, man, we going ahead and getting the 2 knockdowns to pick Rollo's house up. You know, we got these good brothers out here working hard, man. So, y'all brothers stay tuned. Y'all brothers and sisters, stay tuned. It's coming soon. You did.
I was on that side of my song.
Out of stock again? You're losing money every time this happens. Stop guessing and start forecasting.
And today, directors in Charleston White just got canceled for doing something really bad. Charleston White been getting canceled for like the last 2-3 years, bro. At this point, I think it's one of those things where when somebody they don't care about nothing, family. I don't know if you can get canceled, bro. That's why so many people are getting lit. So many, racist black creators are getting lit from saying R and stuff like that. Nothing happens. You don't care. You don't go, don't say no apologies. It's over with. You're alright. Other people just doing that. Somehow. Let's get into it, bro. Lay out appreciate some rest, y'all. This is what they're doing.
Also, White currently has everybody on the internet really pissed. Like, really, really pissed. It is all because of his comments on Kyron Lacy. Now, if you guys are not familiar with who Kyron Lacy is, Kyron Lacy was a college football star. He was supposed
I do know. Dang, bro. Oh my God. I just know. He know how to piss somebody off. I just make him look nasty. Because I feel like Kyron Lacy, I ain't familiar with the young man that took his life, I think, after he had an accident. I think something came out recently, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really well versed on the case, so maybe y'all can get me on the comment.
Oh, the nigga that got killed himself.
In regards to the situation, I think he's gonna say it. Let me just let
He
him
go
go.
to the NFL. But right before he was supposed to go to the NFL, he got arrested for negligent homicide.
Yeah, he killed
Well,
somebody.
tonight, former LSU
But
wide receiver
he didn't really
Kyron
do it.
Lacy turned himself in on charges related to a hit and
But
run that killed a man.
internet
Lacy declared
convicted
for the
him
draft
before
after
he even got
graduating
convicted.
in December.
So
now, he could be charged
he was
with
dealing with all this
negligent
pressure.
homicide. Of killing himself. Thanks so much for watching.
No, vehicular
Lacy
homicide.
bonded out of jail less than 2 hours after turning himself in. We were the only news outlet there as he arrived at the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office. You can see him enter the building
Before
and
he
speak with
had,
several state
his court date was
Then
coming
he
up.
went to the back. The crash happened last month on track day.
He thought he
State
was going to
police
do
say a
prison time
Dodge
for
Charger
life.
was driving southbound on Highway 20. The driver sped up and crossed into the northbound side to pass
But he
multiple
got
cars
found
in front
not
of him,
guilty. He
even
had
though
already
it
killed
was
himself.
a no passing lane. A car in the northbound lane stopped
said
to
he
avoid
got
the
found
event,
not
which caused the
guilty.
car behind him to swerve and hit another vehicle head on. The Charger sped off, and 3 people from 2 of those
No, you
cars
fucking
were taken
lying.
to the hospital.
No, you fucking
78-year-old
lying.
man,
What is
Herman
lying?
Hall, died not long after. Investigators identified the Charger as belonging to Kyron Lacy. State police issued an arrest warrant for him, and tonight he turned himself in.
away.
Authorities tell us he faces
He lost
charges of
all kind of
negligent
endorsement
homicide,
and
felony hit and
everything.
run,
Stay
and
away.
reckless
What is
operation.
Kyron was a star in college, right? He was supposed to get drafted like late first round pick, early second round. But after this incident, it was pretty much expected he was probably gonna go in the later rounds, if not undrafted. But there was still hopes for the NFL. Now, nobody really had the full story, to be honest. It was Kyron Lacy's word versus the eyewitnesses, because when the police came, the eyewitnesses identified him as the vehicle that was
But what
swerving
is
in front of
this?
everybody that led to the crash.
So
So fast
They gonna see
forward,
it.
like this happened December, fast forward to April, 11 days before the NFL draft, before Kyron will figure out what his future is gonna be. Is he gonna get drafted, or is he gonna try to fight his way onto a team, rather through practice squad, undrafted free agency, et cetera, et cetera. But Kyron Lacy unfortunately took his life 11 days before the NFL draft because he had another incident. He had an incident with a family member. He fired a gun at the ground. Family members called the police. He fled into the vehicle. When the police found him,
How to use SimilarWeb to uncover powerful marketing insights. SimilarWeb
He had
is
a whole
digital
nother
intelligence
case.
platform.
He done started.
The former LSU wide receiver who was facing criminal charges in Louisiana
That nigga
died during a police
Oh,
pursuit right here in Houston.
In
And here's what the Harris
Houston.
County Sheriff's
Wow.
Office is telling us tonight.
Bro, I did not. I didn't even know that. Again, like certain situations, I'm seeing, some things I know that how big this was, but like, I'm the type of person, bro. If I'm seeing, like extremely wild, negative things, especially in a moment where I'm just not trying to see things like that, I'm not gonna look at it, bro. I'll see it pop up, it can pop up a million times, and I'm just like, I'm just not looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Certain things. I don't know what people call that. Some people might call it somebody that doesn't want to see what's going on in the world. You know, some maybe are on my side with it, but certain moments, bro, I'm not trying to see nothing about death and and I have certain things, like things that have anything to do with harming of young people. I don't like that, bro. I know normally nobody does, but I personally, like, I don't want to hear stuff like that. You feel me? So, seeing this, I probably is one of those moments where I was just like, I'm not gonna look at this. You feel me? It's unfortunate, prayers to his family, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about this. You feel me?
It started after 11 Saturday night. Deputies at the Precinct 4 Constable's office were called to a weapons disturbance. Apparently, Lacey was having an argument with a family member when he fired a gun into the ground. And by the time deputies arrived, Lacey had left. 20 minutes later, a unit spotted Lacey's vehicle and tried to stop him. There was a chase that went on for several miles, but it ended when Lacey crashed along Aldine Westfield Road. When deputies were getting him from the vehicle, they found what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
So that happened. He made a wild, rash decision, bro. Everything seemed like it was falling apart, and he did what he wasn't supposed to do. And he went on the pursuit.
His whole life was going up.
He was like, my life. He just genuinely felt like his life was over.
Yeah, he thought his life was over.
HCSO believes the shot was fired during the chase. We're told an autopsy will be conducted on Lacey's body. Also, the Civil Rights Division of the Harris County District Attorney's Office will review the results of the investigation once it's finished, which is standard procedure when a death occurred during an attempted arrest.
If you get a
bun,
right. That common sense.
Right. See, he ain't been in the street. Straight out of college. He's straight out of college and everything. Never been in the street, no. Nothing.
But a lot of people.
That's the crazy part about it. Like,
and I'll be real,
if somebody owed you would have told his ass, like, bro, you got a bun. You got a chance to win.
The negligent homicide.
Yeah, he definitely.
The negligent homicide arrest didn't happen. He wouldn't have felt like.
It just felt like he didn't have a chance like that. So you wouldn't have got no bun.
Like, had to go, right? And that's the belief.
Yeah.
And because that's what a lot of people was irate and angry. When evidence arrived,
I mean, just having a bun, just more chance of fighting your case.
That's common sense, right?
That he was actually 75 yards away,
you are already out
away from the accident. So there's no way he could have caused it, and his arrest was false. And that pissed off a lot of people.
That's right. So Kyra Lacey's attorney says that he looked at every piece of evidence, including surveillance video, body cam footage, and the investigative report by the Booth Parish District Attorney's Office. During that interview shared with us by Homa TV, the attorney says reports between the district attorney's office and state police do not add up.
Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can make some extra bread. I know you bored at home right now, and all you have to do is play games and get paid for it. If you get the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you can sign up to freecash.com and start getting paid right now. They're gonna make it extremely simple. First, just create an account like any other site and email and password. And once you get in, you'll see a wall of games and offers and meetings. Click on if you actually like, play through the level, and the cash will run straight into your free cash account. It's basically turning your downtime into a hustle without you even thinking. People pulling $10 to $20 a day, and with some effort, you can go way higher than that. You can spend a couple bucks in game and hit levels faster that'll ultimately give you bigger offers and payouts. That's the method on how some users end up making hundreds, even 500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend any money. You can literally switch to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is when you're taking a break from those after DOS videos, doing scrolling, looking at women, you can be playing and earning at the same time. Get you your money, bro. And once you run it up and want to cash out, you've got options with PayPal or gift cards. So if you want to get to that extra cheese, hit the link in the description or scan the code on the screen. Sign up for free and start paying for cash on your spare time. When you use my link or QR code, you get $5 bonus to get you started, bro. Go ahead and get to it. Let's do it.
During a recent interview on Homa TV, former LSU football star Kyra Lacey's attorney, Matt Orr, says data and surveillance video shows Lacey was more than 70 yards away from a collision on State Highway 20 in the Booth Parish that killed 78-year-old Herman Hall in December of 2024.
Wow. At the time of impact,
Wow. Yeah, look. That's crazy. I think you see that. Look, that's what got hit right
That's
there.
how he beat the case.
And Ruff pulled up.
0.6 yards.
That's him.
And slowed down.
Behind the vehicles. At the
So
top
how
of the
he?
impact.
So how he beat the case?
And slowed
Yeah.
down.
So that was like, how did you?
He was accused of vehicular
That is
homicide, right?
insanity.
Yeah.
And slowed
And his
down.
car wasn't in the car that hit the
Now, there's a lot of
goddamn
foul play. You know.
car that killed the driver.
That
thought you
fact
fucking
that
lied.
did happen, yes, that's unfortunate. You know, that does put a stain on certain situations.
How the hell you think you got there going down?
But
He must
With
ain't
that
been wearing
being said,
no
real
street news like at all.
if I know I didn't do nothing, and now I know everybody's not the same.
He even
I'm just
tripping
telling
on.
you how my brain works. Everybody not in certain situations. Some people like they get like, for instance, with my son, my woman, she gets more how would you say overstimulated than I do. My son can do something, I'm not getting as overstimulated as my girl do. Right? Some people cannot. Some certain situations we handle them
What that
different.
mean?
Right?
Overstimulated.
If I know for a fact, I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
What
one.
they
There's
mean,
cameras
chat?
all around here. I'm
Yeah,
holding
right.
that
What they mean,
down.
chat?
I'm telling everybody, yeah, y'all gonna put me in the back of the end. I go undrafted. Okay, I know. But I'm not going to prison about this, and I'm gonna turn this around. Like in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, I had nothing to do with that crash. I'm this far back. Okay, I'll turn myself in. I'll go through the system that I need to go through. Okay, right.